Hey, it's another day. Welcome in our teaching session with the 3D Code Academy. Okay, today I will teach you how to do a walk cycle animation in a Blender. Okay, without further ado, so let's start it. Okay, I already downloaded the mesh, a rig character for this from my Blender Studio. I downloaded a snow character. This is on for tutorial purpose only in a Blender. Okay, let's ignore these scripts. Okay, by starting, we want to turn on the screencast keys so you can follow along with me. Okay, we press N. Okay, this is our character. I will tap in the animation layer, animation tab here, and I want to, for this side here, I want to press 1 for front view, press Shift and grab. Okay, and then here, for this, I'll press 3 for side view. Okay. In a walk cycle, there is poses we need to create for walk cycles. Yeah, there is 4 main poses in a walk cycle, and then we alternate them. The main keys are 2 poses. That's where is a contact pose. I press G here and try to make a contact pose here. I rotate this arrow, press arrow like this, and press G here, right there. And this I will grab G here, and I'll try to rotate this one here. Okay. And this in the pelvic here, I'll push this. Okay. I'll turn on the symmetry mode so that I can pull this hands simultaneously because it's symmetrical. Okay. Just remember, when you start a walk, arms and legs are alternate, are oppositing each other. So I will select this one, press G, and I pull this right there, and press hand here, and I'll rotate like there, and I'll grab this one, and then I'll switch off the symmetry mode here, and this arm here I can pull forward. Okay, like that. Yes, so nice. Okay, this is the first pose for walking cycle. That is a contact pose for walk cycle. And then I will select this, and this, sorry. Select the hip here, sorry. Okay. Then I will select this one, and this one, and our hip, our hand, our pole target, and I press Shift H to hide the others controls. I'll select all these controls here, and then go in Adobe Sheet, we can create an action. The action is where we can keep our recording files, and I'll rename this as a walk cycle. Make sure you switch the fake user for selling this. Okay, I'll press I, then here. Come for our timeline here down. we need to have a 24 frame per second, a walk cycle of 24 frame per second, 20 FPS. And then I can toggle this off. Select this Shift D to our 24 frame. That will copy the pose of a contact pose and return back to 24. This is a walk cycle. It will start again after this 24 frame. Okay. In a walk cycle, the movement, if we alternate this pose here in a frame 12, okay, we copy the pose, Control C, we come here, we copy the pose, and in a frame 12, we paste the flipped pose, and I press I there. You see? There is alternation. This is the basic poses for walk cycle. And in a frame 6, between those 12 frame, in a frame 6 is where the legs are trying to meet and passing each other. So just remember, first we start with the left leg. When it starts to shift, you find the point here in frame 6 where this right leg is trying to move. So we select this leg here, we try to move here, and we rotate this. This is a passing pose. G. Okay, we rotate this like this, yeah. In the point where the legs start to pose. And when I start to pose here, we select also the pelvic line. Good. Okay. Okay. We select, we insert I, and we copy the pose here. Okay, you see? Okay. So in this pose here, we can come, we select all this layer of control, and we copy the pose. But mind you that in a frame 18, it will pass again, but in a flippy pose. So we come here and pass the flippy pose, and I select this. I press I. Select here, select A, no. Select the controls, and I press I here, only me select it. You see? Okay, you see what we have created. This is a contact pose. This is a passing pose. But between the contact pose and the passing pose, there is a point where this leg touches the ground different. So we put this arrow, we locate this, and make this touch the ground. Sorry. Okay, like that. And we see the weight is pulling here. This is a down pose. We need to have a down pose. And this leg here, we rotate this like this. And this must pull this. Okay. And we can rectify the arm here. You see? This is a down pose here. So we'll select the controls again. And I will press I. Okay, you can see. Okay. And then let's go between 6 and 12. There is a movement where here in the frame 9, where this is a up pose here. Okay. And this leg, let's come this way. Okay. Is it good? Okay. I like my pose then. So I will declare a bit here. So I can select all these controls and I press I here. Just remember, these points must alternate in another pose, in another frames here. So I will copy the pose here. And in frame 15, we will flip the pose. Okay, and I will insert the frame here. You see? Okay, in a frame 9, where we have a up pose here, I will copy the frame here. I will copy the pose here. And in a frame 21 here, I will flip the pose here. And I set I. Okay, we'll see the movement. You see? Okay, this is what we wanted to create it in a Blender. This is called a work cycle animation. After that, we can go to a graph editor and try to rectify the movement and do a cleaning animation. But for this tutorial, I'd rather end up here. You see? Okay, isn't it good? Okay, I'll pause a bit and try to do in a material mode here. You see our material. Okay, let's animate. Isn't it good? Aren't you happy? If you find this tutorial very helpful, give a comment and like, and tell us where you are watching from. Okay, till next time, is 3D Code Academy. Ciao.